Have you ever wondered why people say that the first 100K is the hardest? Even Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's right-hand man, once said, the first 100K is but you gotta do it. I don't care what you have to do. If it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon, you've got to get there. But what if I told you that this doesn't have to apply to you, especially as a physician, lawyer, or other high-earning professional? While the first 100K is often considered a slow uphill climb, physicians have a secret weapon. We can collapse time. So why don't more of us do it? Why does it feel like we are stuck in the same financial hamster wheel as everyone else? Well, today I'm going to share how we as physicians can reframe the journey to our first 100K. By leveraging high earning potential and effective saving habits, we can make the first 100K and the path to 1 million not just enjoyable, but faster than you ever thought possible. So let me break it down for you. Why the first 100K feels hard for most people. The reason the first 100K is hard is actually quite simple, because time just isn't on your side yet. When you start investing, your money isn't compounding fast enough to feel like you're making any progress. So here's how it typically looks. So if you're investing $10,000 per year at 7%, year one, you will have $10,700. In year 7, $110,228. It takes 7 years to hit the first 100K. But after that, something amazing happens. Your money starts working harder for you than you do for it. The snowball effect to growing beyond 100K. Once you hit 100K, compounding starts to take over. Now you're earning returns on your returns, and the timeline accelerates. If you keep investing that $10,000 annually at 7%, here's what happens. Year 8, you're gonna have $133,000. Year 9, $159,000. Year 10, $187,000. Year 15, $371,926. So in just 15 years, you've nearly quadrupled your 100K without doing any extra work. Think of compounding as a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's tiny and slow, but as it gathers more snow, it grows faster and rolls farther. So you want to know how physicians can collapse time? Physicians and high-income earners have an edge. Residency may start with a modest salary, but once you're an attending, your income grows exponentially. So let's break this down. Your residency years, your income might range between $60,000 and $90,000. So if you're saving 10 to 15% of your salary, that's $6,000 to $9,000 annually. So over 3 to 5 years as a resident, you can save about $18,000 to $45,000. However, as an attending, your income increases, so you might be earning $200,000, $300,000, or $400,000. And as an attending, you can max out your 401k at this year in 2025. If you're under the age of 50, $23,500, and a Roth IRA of $7,000. So contributing about $30,500 annually. So here's how you collapse the timeline. So if you start with zero and invest about $30,000 at a 7% interest, you'll reach, after year one, $32,100, after year two, $66,547, and at year three, $104,000. So it only takes you, high income earner, 3 years to hit the first 100K. Now, if you keep investing that $30,000 annually, in year 4, you'll have $146,000, year 5, $192,000, year 6, $243,000, and year 7, $298,000. So by year 7, you've nearly tripled your 100K. Now, why this strategy works faster for high income earners, but most people struggle. Most people struggle to save at high rates because of their lower incomes. Therefore, as physicians, we can collapse time by saving and investing aggressively during our peak earning years. Even if you start small during residency, saving 10 to 15% of your salary builds the habit that makes maxing out your 401k and your Roth IRA as an attending feel automatic. Here's an analogy. It's like training for a marathon, right? Those early miles, they condition you to go farther with less effort. So here's the thing. Delaying investments, even to focus on debt, can cost you more in the long run. For example, if you invest $30,000 annually at 7% while paying off your debt, you'll have over $300,000 in 7 years. But if you focus solely on your debt, you miss out on the returns and delay wealth building. Therefore, while it's important to manage debt, prioritize investing alongside of a student loan debt payoff will ensure that you have more savings while you pay off your debt. Now, if you have credit card debt, you should focus on that first, okay? Because nobody's giving you 28% return on your investment. So you definitely want to pay that off first. And if you're looking for a clear, structured strategy to help you with your debt payoff, then download my Debt Freedom Formula. It's everything that you need to know about paying debt effectively so that you can stop paying interest and start earning interest. Now, although physicians have an advantage, many physicians and equally high income earning professionals are not millionaires. And this is likely due to the single force that is so hard to avoid.
May the force be with you.
And that force that we must avoid is lifestyle creep. Now, after delaying gratification, it's tempting to reward ourselves with luxury cars, with dream homes, with expensive vacations. And while there's nothing wrong with enjoying your hard work, these decisions can keep you stuck financially. But making small sacrifices early, just for a few years, you can build a foundation that allows you to enjoy those luxuries later without all of this financial stress. Therefore, the first step is learning how to direct your income effectively. Now, here's how to make that first 100K and your first million happen faster. Number one is increase your savings rate. Most people can only save about 10 to 20%. But as physicians, we have the capacity to save so much more. That is not just about saving, it's about putting your money to work. Therefore, aim to save a little bit more if you can in your post-residency years. You want to make sure that you're aggressively investing in low-cost index funds, taking advantage of tax advantage accounts like 401ks and Roth IRAs and real estate. Number two is to avoid the good life trap. Think of your early attending years as time to plant seeds, not to harvest them. But it's easy to think that, I've worked hard, I deserve this. Therefore, try to keep your fixed expenses low for the first 3 to 5 years. Drive your current car. My car is 20 years old and I love Emerald. I truly do. Rent instead of buying a house and funnel the difference into investments. Remember, it's like planting a tree. The more you water it early on, the more you nurture it will allow it to grow, and then it's going to provide shade and fruit for the rest of your life. Well, maybe not for the rest of your life. Number three, harness the power of compounding. Remember, wealth is built exponentially, and every dollar you save today multiplies itself over time. But if you delay for the appropriate time to invest in the stock market, you are simply denying your money of the magic of compounding. Compounding takes time, and it needs time to work. So the earlier you start, the more powerful it becomes. Therefore, I would say start immediately. Even if it's just a small amount, $10 a month. Every little bit counts towards your first 100K. Number four, eliminate bad debt quickly. Student loans are a reality for most physicians. When I finished paying it off, it was $138,000. So I paid it off in 2 years and 9 months. So they don't have to be a lifelong burden. And paying them off doesn't mean that you're sacrificing growth. Therefore, you want to make sure that you're prioritizing paying off your high interest loans and high interest debt first, like credit card debt, any student loan that is above 8 or 9%, and then you want to invest. But if you have a student loan that's like 3% or 4%, why not do it simultaneously? This creates a balance between your liabilities and also building your assets. And number 5, you want to automate your financial systems. The secret to success in your finances is consistency, but relying on your willpower alone often leads to disappointment. Therefore, set up automatic contributions to your investments and automate any payments for your debt. The beauty of reaching your first 100K is that snowball effect. Just like the snowball rolling down the hill, your investments will start earning more than you're actually contributing. So reaching 1 million isn't just about math, it's about mindset. So I want you to shift your focus from short-term gratification to long-term freedom. Imagine being financially free by 45. That's not a pipe dream. It's a result of small, consistent decisions today. So let me ask you, what's holding you back from your first 100K? You have the income, the tools, and the knowledge to collapse time and build wealth faster than 99% of people. The first 100K is within reach. And once you get there, the path to 1 million and beyond is inevitable. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a fellow physician high income earner. And let me know in the comments, what is your plan to reach your first 100K? And if you are already there, then put that there as well, because it can inspire someone else in your position to keep going. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.